Hello friend, it's Boris here and it's time for a new intro. And also the 11 best pro combinations and skill moves in FIFA 20. Yes, 11. You heard it correctly. Alright, first out we have with the tactical fake shot stop as a base. And you just have to hold down R1 and perform a fake shot. You can just pick any exit angle with your left stick. This is of course a great layup to use in combination with other skill moves. So just R1 fake shot and select exit angle with the left stick. And first out we have La Croqueta going with this, and this is a great combination in FIFA 20. You just do this fake shot stop and then Croqueta, and it makes it very controlled. And of course very good, and almost make it look like Croqueta did in FIFA 19. So just a fake shot stop and then Croqueta holding L1, and of course doing this motion with the right stick, the ball roll motion. Croqueta on the wing is great to use to make your man, and it's so good also in tight angles to get past your opponent and find this pass into the box where you're hopefully also going to score that goal. Also, you can make a pass directly after this motion, which will of course open up some new passing lanes and make it very hard to stop. La Croqueta pass. Great stuff. And then we have the fake shot stop together with Elastico and reverse Elastico, also great combination to use. So again we just go fake shot stop and then into Elastico, and with this again we can pick any exit angle. And this is of course a great way to practice this. So to do Elastico, look closely now. It is a 180-degree motion with the right stick going from the right to the left side, looking like this. Always the same, from right to left. And then of course you have to learn it from all angles. And also we have reverse Elastico, just the opposite. We're going this time though from the left to the right side, but still 180-degree motion, so it will look like this. And of course great to use in combination with this tactical fake shot stop to find the perfect layup for this skill move. Elastico plus reverse Elastico in the game in combination with the tactical fake shot stop, a great layup, and then you can just execute this motion, which is of course very hard to stop, and especially since you have two different ones here, some nice variation, Elastico and reverse Elastico. And finally with the tactical fake shot stop as a base skill move we have sombrero flick, and this is a great trick to use and looks very nice of course. So just tactical fake shot stop and turn your back against the goal, and then you go 3 flicks with the right stick, dun dun dun, so twice forward and once backward to make this flick up. So flick 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And of course in combination with the fake shot stop it is easy to use because you can just turn your back against the goal like this, and then you go with this skill move. And this skill move looks fantastic and can really surprise your opponent, and also you can use it to just score a direct volley kick after this skill move, which of course looks absolutely fantastic. And then we have the ball roll as a base, a very simple move, just with the right stick like this. Hold it to left or right depending on which way you want to go. And you can combine this simple skill move using a ball roll chop. So just a ball roll and then flick your right stick a second time. So we just go like this again, ball roll, and then we surprise our opponent here with one more little chop. This also has 2 different animations, one that is looking like this and one that looks like this. Not sure exactly why, but the outcome is the same. So just flick the right stick in the opposite direction of your first ball roll. So if you go like this, right, we flick it left directly afterwards. Again, if we go like this, opposite, like that. And this is also great to use on the wing to get past your defender and to find that the surprise element to get past him, and hopefully also find that the cutback pass for the goal. And then we have the ball roll flick, which is a bit tricky for some, but it just takes quick actions, and you just have to make again a ball roll and then quickly afterwards to flick the ball up, just clicking down R3. And if you do this too slowly, it will look like this. He will just make a bot move, just a simple flick up. But if you do this quickly in quick succession, he will make this little flick in the opposite direction. So it looks like this, ball roll and then flick instantly. So ball roll and then quickly just click down R3, which is this. right analog stick. And this is a very cheeky move which is very rare, and it will definitely surprise your opponent. And you can also combine this with the very feared flick ups and juggling straight after performing this skill move. And now it's time for the drag to drag as a base, and the drag to drag, it looks like this, and you just have to hold down L2 while performing a fake shot, and do not touch your left stick. So just like this, L2, and don't touch your left stick, because if you touch it, it will turn out to something else. See here. This is a great move to combine with other skill moves. We have, of course, just like with the fake shot stop, La Croqueta, and it looks like this: drag to drag into Croqueta, drag to drag into Croqueta. Looks very nice, and it's super hard to stop. And this might be a bit tricky to perform and to learn these angles for the skills, but a very good trick is to learn that the drag to drag always turns 45 degrees. So if you turn like this to the right side and you do drag to drag, you will always turn 45 degrees forward. So after looking like this, we're gonna look straight here, and we can just perform La Croqueta in its standard motion. And again, if we're looking right, look at this, and drag to drag, we're gonna turn forward after performing this move. And this move is of course great to use on the wing to make your man and to find this angle for a shot, or just to make it straight into a pass. Just like with the fake shot stop Croqueta, you can do it like this, straight into a pass, and it is super hard to stop because this goes so quickly and it is so unexpected. And then of course also we have a drag to drag into Elastico, just the same as with the Croqueta, just a different exit skill move. And this also looks absolutely fantastic, and it is very hard to stop in the game. When you see this coming, you're gonna shit your pants. This goes so fast and is so hard to read. Drag to drag into Elastico. And now we have something new and something else made famous by the famous skiller R9 Ray. Drag to drag into Okocha flick. And here we have to learn simply how to do Okocha flick. It takes 5-star skill moves, and you have to hold down L1 and just hold your right stick forward. Looks like this little chip up. And just combine this with the drag to drag. So we do this, and then flicking this up over your opponent, which is hopefully panicking and rushing you. And this just looks absolutely insane. And also it is quite effective. So like this, drag to drag, and bye bye. And we can start to make some juggling maybe. What was that finish, bro? You can see also how this looks in the game. It looks really aesthetically fantastic, and also it is, like we said, quite effective. And you can also combine this with some juggling and flick ups after performing this skill move. And now we have the half drag back into Elastico, made famous by Tex, which he uses almost all the time, and which almost made him win for Champions Cup 4 in Paris. So just have to make a half drag back, hold down R1, and just do like this with your left stick, kind of flick it backwards to get this half drag back. And as we know, as we learned Elastico after this, just like this. And to do this quickly in quick succession makes this of course very hard to stop. So we go like this, bam bam bam, and then into a straight Elastico. And as we can see here from Tex, he uses this very often to just open up space out of nowhere in very crowded situations. He just does this, and it is super hard to read and super hard to know what is coming after this. And then we have my favorite, the fake shot roll. It is very simple, also takes 4-star skill moves. You just have to stand still, hold down the sprint button R2, and make a fake shot. And it looks like this, distracting move. And you just do this and wait for a teammate to come into the perfect spot, distract your opponent, win some time, and then time this pass perfectly. All with the help, of course, with this fake shot roll. And finally we have the 90 Elastico, which I like to call it. We just go around your opponent like a snake. And this is all about finding the right angle. You have to look towards the stand, 90-degree angle towards the goal, and then you just make Elastico around him. You're gonna find this great angle for a shot, or maybe also here one-on-one against the keeper. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did so, make sure to drop a like. We have some more content coming in this weekend, with especially for Champions and the Road to Glory. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, until next time, take care.